In the busy city of Rosario, Argentina, a small boy had a very big dream. His name was Lionel Messi. From the moment he could walk, a football was always at his feet. He would play in the dusty streets with his older brothers and his friends. The ball seemed to be a part of him, glued to his left foot as he weaved past bigger, stronger kids. Everyone who watched him play knew he was special. He was quiet and shy, but on the football pitch, he was a giant. He played with a joy and freedom that was amazing to see. His grandmother Celia was his biggest fan and always believed he would be the best. Messi joined his first local club, Grandoli, when he was just 4 years old. His grandmother insisted he play, even though the coach thought he was too small for the team. But once the ball was passed to him, everyone's doubts disappeared. He dribbled past player after player and scored a goal. It was the start of an incredible journey. He soon moved to a bigger club, Newell's Old Boys, the team he supported as a child. He scored almost 500 goals for their youth teams. He was a local hero, a little magician who could do anything with a football. His future seemed incredibly bright, but a huge challenge was waiting for Leo. When he was just 10 years old, doctors discovered something serious. He had a growth hormone deficiency. This meant his body wasn't growing properly. Without expensive medical treatment, his dream of becoming a professional footballer would be impossible. The medicine cost a lot of money, more than his family could afford. It was a very difficult time for them. His father, Jorge, worked hard in a factory and his mother, Celia, cleaned houses. They worried about their son's health and his future. The dream that seemed so close was suddenly in danger of slipping away forever. Despite this huge obstacle, Messi never stopped believing. He continued to play football with the same passion and skill. He faced the daily injections of medicine with incredible bravery. His family searched everywhere for a solution. They knew they had to find a club that would not only see his amazing talent, but also be willing to pay for his treatment. The clubs in Argentina were not able to help. It seemed like all hope was lost. But then, an opportunity came from across the ocean. A trial was arranged with one of the biggest clubs in the world, FC Barcelona. It was a chance that could change everything. The Messi family made a brave decision. They packed their bags and left their home in Argentina. They flew all the way to Spain for Leo's trial with FC Barcelona. It was a huge risk. They were leaving everything they knew behind for a chance at a new life and a new hope. Young Messi was nervous but also very excited. He stepped onto the training pitch at Barcelona's famous youth academy, La Masia, with the weight of his family's future on his shoulders. The coaches watched him closely. They saw a small, quiet boy, but when he started to play, they saw a genius. He was simply unstoppable. The director of Barcelona, Carles Rexach, was so amazed that he wanted to sign Messi immediately. He was worried another club would snatch him up. There was no official paper available, so he grabbed the first thing he could find, a paper napkin. On that napkin, he wrote out a contract, promising to sign Lionel Messi and pay for his medical treatment. It was an incredible moment for the Messi family. Their prayers had been answered, their son would get the medicine he needed to grow, and he would be training at one of the best football academies in the world. It was the beginning of a new chapter. Life at La Masia was not always easy for Messi. He was far from his home and missed his friends in Rosario. He was very shy and often sat quietly in the corner of the dressing room while the other boys talked and laughed. Some of his teammates wondered if this quiet boy would ever make it. But on the pitch, he did all his talking with the ball. He worked harder than anyone else, always staying late to practice his skills. He grew stronger, and his talent became even more amazing. He moved up through the youth teams very quickly, leaving everyone in awe of his incredible ability. Soon the whole world started to hear about the little magician at Barcelona. At just 17 years old, he made his debut for the first team. He played alongside superstars like Ronaldinho, who quickly became a friend and mentor. The Brazilian star told everyone that Messi would one day be even better than him, and he was right. Messi scored his first official goal with a brilliant chip, assisted by Ronaldinho himself. The crowd at the Camp Nou stadium went wild. A new king had arrived. The boy from Rosario was no longer just a hopeful dreamer, he was a superstar in the making. At Barcelona, Lionel Messi became more than just a superstar, he became a legend. He was the heart of the team, leading them to victory after victory. With Messi on their side, Barcelona played some of the most beautiful football the world has ever seen. They won the Spanish league La Liga many times. They also conquered Europe, winning the prestigious Champions League trophy on multiple occasions. Messi scored hundreds and hundreds of goals, many of them so spectacular they seemed impossible. He broke almost every record imaginable and won the Ballon d'Or award for the world's best player year after year. He was the undisputed king of club football. But while he was celebrated as a hero in Barcelona, things were different with his national team, Argentina. He loved playing for his country more than anything. He dreamed of winning a major trophy for Argentina, just like his hero, Diego Maradona, had done. However, success was hard to find. The team would get close only to fall at the final hurdle. The pressure on Messi was immense. Some people in Argentina unfairly criticized him. They said he didn't play with the same passion as he did for Barcelona. They claimed he didn't sing the national anthem. This was deeply hurtful for Messi, who cared so much. The biggest heartbreak came at the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. Messi was brilliant throughout the tournament. He led Argentina all the way to the final. Their opponent was a powerful German team. The match was incredibly tense, with both sides fighting hard for every ball. After a long and difficult game, it went into extra time. With just a few minutes left to play, Germany scored the winning goal. The dream was over. Messi was named the player of the tournament, but it meant nothing to him. The image of him walking past the World Cup trophy with a sad expression is one that football fans will never forget. The pain of that defeat stayed with Messi for a long time. The criticism in Argentina grew louder. He lost more finals with his country in the Copa America. It seemed like he was cursed to never win a major trophy with the national team. After one loss, he even announced his retirement from international football, but the love for his country was too strong, and he soon returned. Finally, in 2021, the curse was broken. Messi led Argentina to victory in the Copa America, defeating their rivals Brazil in the final. The joy and relief on his face were clear for all to see. He had finally won a trophy for his beloved country. With the Copa America trophy secured, only one dream remained for Lionel Messi: the World Cup. The 2022 tournament in Qatar was seen as his last chance to win the one prize that had always escaped him. The whole world was watching. Argentina arrived with a strong team, full of belief. But their journey started with a massive shock. In their very first game, they lost to Saudi Arabia, a team everyone expected them to beat easily. It was a disaster. The pressure was now higher than ever. It seemed like the dream might turn into another nightmare. The team was down, but Messi refused to let them be defeated. After that stunning loss, Messi gathered his teammates. He spoke to them not just as a captain, but as a true leader. He told them to trust in themselves and to remember how good they were. He asked them to play every single match from now on as if it were a final. His words inspired the entire squad. From that moment on, a different Argentina appeared on the pitch. They were united, determined, and fought for every single ball. Messi was at his brilliant best, scoring crucial goals and creating magic for his teammates. He led them past Mexico, Poland, Australia, the Netherlands, and Croatia, guiding them all the way to the final. The final against France was one of the greatest football matches ever played. It was a roller coaster of emotions. Argentina took a 2-0 lead, with Messi scoring a penalty. They were playing perfectly and seemed to be cruising to victory. But with just 10 minutes left, the French superstar Kylian Mbappé scored 2 quick goals to tie the game. In extra time, Messi scored again to put Argentina ahead, but Mbappé equalized once more with a penalty. The game went to a penalty shootout. It was the most tense moment imaginable. Argentina's goalkeeper was the hero, and when the final penalty was scored, Argentina were champions of the world. At last, Lionel Messi had done it. He lifted the World Cup trophy high into the air, a beautiful golden prize that completed his incredible story. The boy from Rosario, who was told he was too small, had conquered the world. His journey was about more than just football. It was a story of overcoming challenges, of never giving up on a dream, and of incredible determination. He inspired millions of people around the globe with his passion and perseverance. Lionel Messi, the quiet boy with the magical left foot, had finally fulfilled his destiny. He was not just the king of Barcelona, he was a champion of the world, a true hero for the ages.